everyone, back to our channel. We are Blacks to the Future. I'm Kay.
And I'm Mike.
And today we have a couples tag that we wanted to do. Seeing that we did our spicy noodle 1, 2, 3 question challenge last week, we decided, you know what, maybe we should dig a little deeper, let our audience get to know us a little bit better. So, we just created some questions that we'll ask each other and you get to know us a little bit better. Yeah, so who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
Sure, babe. So what was your first impression of me?
I didn't like you. I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking. That is a lie. For anyone that knows us or know our story, they would probably be like, bruh, stop lying. I thought you were really cute. I was like, this brother's real chocolatey with these pink lips, bruh.
I feel
And these hazel eyes, I was just like, okay. Yeah, definitely thought you were very cute. What was your first impression of moi? You gonna tell the truth or you gonna tell the truth?
Wait, can I answer, please? Like, what?
Are you gonna hurt my feelings?
No, I'm not gonna hurt your feelings.
Okay.
I just thought you were very, like, zany.
Okay.
Can I finish? Please. No, can I please finish, please?
Could you
Can I
define?
please finish? So I thought that you were just like your personality really was like, hey, everyone, I'm Kadeen.
That is not true.
And that is your personality. If
I'm
you
not
were
like
very
everybody. I'm Kadeen. I'm real like, and then I'm like, I'm Kadeen.
Right.
Then I'm like, I'm Kadeen. I gotta be comfortable around you to really be myself. Go ahead.
And I liked your style. You're a very stylish person. So I didn't like that about you. But I was just like, yo, she's mad silly. And I was just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Okay.
What
okay.
can you spend hours doing?
What can I spend hours doing?
Right.
Like real life or play life?
I don't know the difference.
Okay. What can I spend hours doing? Honestly,
Doing hair.
nah. Okay, yeah. I like doing. It's like bittersweet doing hair. Like I do
I was
hair,
joking
but
about that more. So.
I know, but
Because you end up spending hours literally.
hours. I can spend hours either painting. I haven't painted in a while. I'm typically the kind of painter that like I can't get up from a project until it's completed. So I can spend hours doing that. I can also spend hours journaling. Yeah, just really like putting my thoughts on paper. What can you spend hours doing?
I'm not even gonna answer that because I know you're gonna your question. I can spend hours watching YouTube channels. I get into kind of cycles sometimes of things.
A rabbit hole, really.
Yeah, no, literally. And I'll just start I'll start learning about something and I'll just like start looking up everything about it.
Yeah. Very obsessive compulsive kind of.
Yeah, sometimes. Playing music, obviously.
Yeah, that's
well,
true.
not obviously. Everyone doesn't know it. I'm a musician.
He's a musician, y'all.
So yeah. Yeah, I think those are two good things.
Okay.
Playing sports, basketball usually.
Next question. What's our favorite thing about each other?
My favorite thing about Kadeen is that she's just such a bright personality. Like, I just love her personality because she's like literally the life of the party. That's like her personality. 100%.
Like my own party or like someone else's?
But it's not like someone else's party in that sense. I'm saying like your energy and just like hey, it's just hilarious. Like I love it. You're always laughing. I love that.
I am always laughing.
Yeah, you're always joking around. I love that. So let's see. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about you, and you're always a very encouraging person.
Oh, babe, thanks. That really, thanks.
You're very encouraging.
I try to be.
Yeah,
because people need that, like,
Yeah,
you got this kind of.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about you is that you're a super deep thinker. You just be in the stratospheres with thoughts, and I'd be like, bro, wait for me. And I like that. Like, I feel like you can have like conversations. Like your conversations are not
just
shallow
get to know
at
you
all.
on a
It's
deeper
like,
level.
and I like that. It's just like, whoa, your brain could really think of all that. Okay, that's really. I think that's also very attractive about you. So yeah,
Thanks, babe. That's so sweet.
no problem. Are we gonna say thank you after?
Probably after everyone.
Thanks, babe. I love you.
Okay.
Good,
So, what are you afraid of?
bruh. Anything that's not a human that crawls,
I can't.
I'm not fooling with you. If you're not human and you look buggy,
Buggy?
I'm not. Spiders, I'm terrified of spiders. I'm terrified of insects. I don't like any of that stuff. So that's what I'm afraid of. What are you afraid of?
I think like, feeling like the things you do have no impact.
See
or
what
no
I'm saying?
point. Like,
I'm scared of
I
bugs.
don't know. I
He's
feel like
scared of-
that's like one thing I don't want to be the kind of person that just goes through life and like you do nothing meaningful, you know.
Yeah.
And that doesn't have to be anything like outlandish or like, you know, I broke a Guinness Book of World Record or something like that. But where it's like you just impact the people around you in a very positive way.
You don't have to worry about that.
Thanks.
You're very impactful. Like for real.
Um,
Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe.
The other thing I think I'm not as afraid of it as I used to be, but one thing I was really scared of is like having a bad marriage. Like I was really like, that was probably one of the higher things on my list. Like,
Yeah.
like being in a marriage and just being like, why, how?
Okay, so
where?
it's a good time to testify. You 3 months in, how do you feel about your marriage right now?
It's definitely a growing experience, but I don't feel like I have to get out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
that, you know how some people I think, I mean, we've only been married 3 months.
3 months.
I'm not saying
90-day probation. You're gonna have to live with it.
Right, but I just don't. Yeah, I'm just thankful at least we made it 3 months, and I don't feel that way. No, I'm just.
No,
you know,
that's- yeah.
People get divorced in 3 months, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get on this journey and just discover more about each other and
Ride the
grow.
wave. Yeah. And that's coming in another video too, because I feel like there's a lot of things that go on in a marriage that
Nobody talks about.
no one talks about.
And
And it actually makes me angry. Go ahead. What?
I think part of it though is sometimes people don't like you're in your own marriage, so you don't, to a certain degree, knowing what stuff is personal and what stuff is not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this might be an issue for us because of our personality.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that the next person getting married, that's going to be an issue. So you don't.
Sure.
It's almost like you don't want to project that onto somebody else.
Yeah.
So there's like certain stuff that's like, okay, if you're a guy, make sure you're clean. Like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you
Yeah.
pick up after yourself, which I feel like a lot of women have issues with, or at least
Yeah.
I've heard of. But then there's other stuff that's like, well, that's Kadeen's personality and that's Michael's personality,
Right.
so I can't speak on someone else's potential marriage in that way.
That's coming in another video, y'all. We gon' I feel like we elaborated a little bit, but we gonna really elaborate on that, okay?
Yeah.
Next question, baby.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
In your arms.
What? Ew. Why are you always
if I could live anywhere in the world, I don't know. I just know the criterias.
Okay.
I have to step outside and there's water. It has to be above 77 degrees all the time. I'm okay with occasional rain, but it has to be warm, beachy, tropical. Any of those islands.
True.
Where would you live?
I don't know if I have a particular place I live, because I think like no matter where you go, so if you live in a warm island place, you always have to be worried about hurricanes. Like that's usually like the thing. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the only.
When you in it, you in it though. Like
yeah, but it's still like to have like imagine a storm comes through and it just destroys your whole life.
You build another one.
Yeah, but that's easy to say that.
Right,
But you know what I'm saying? Like, oddly enough, I remember going to my cousin's wedding, and she lived in Tennessee, and I really liked it there. Like, I liked the environment, I liked the people. It was like kind of like Southern, but it wasn't like, I mean, some places down south people say they're super racist. I didn't get that vibe, you know. It was like Nashville area, and the weather was nice. And I know they don't really get like snow, and I'm not sure if they get any like tornadoes or anything like that or hurricanes. I don't think they do. But I was like somewhere kind of like a little south there, but not so south.
Yeah, I know.
I would be down. Whereas like I get moderate weather most of the time, and no major like things.
So you're thinking Tennessee?
Well, that Nashville I liked, but I mean I wasn't there long enough to really. But it's just the vibe that I got when I was there. I just like the people, and like it was like there's areas that are more secluded, but there's also like actual big cities and stuff like that. So I like stuff like that.
Okay, that's good. I would visit Tennessee to see if I would want to live there forever. Did we kind of just ask this question? What is my best personality trait?
Well, I think we asked more so what do we admire about each other.
Oh, okay.
So your best personality trait, I think, is like you are 100% go-getter.
100%.
And you're a very organized person.
If you can think it, you can achieve it. What else?
No, I think that's your strength is like, okay, you say you want to do this. What are the steps we need to take to make sure to get it done?
That's very accurate.
Yeah.
Your best personality trait would be you're very analytical. Sorry.
You're not sure?
No, you are. Like you analyze everything. You weigh pros and the cons. Like what could the possible outcomes be?
Yeah.
What's the safer options? You do that with everything.
I'm sorry.
Even buying shoes, it's crazy. But yeah, I love that about you though, because I'm not like that.
You're just like that.
I'm like, oh, I thought that?
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like, no, Kadeem, do not jump off that building. You will die. But yeah. Yeah.
What have you learned from being married to me?
I learned that you have to get up every day and make a choice to love your spouse. Like every day you get up, you say, I choose to love him or her. And it might sound super like, duh, you married him. No, it's deeper than that. I also learned that going to bed upset is not good for your mental health. You get no sleep. Don't do it. That's what I learned.
Okay.
What did you learn?
I guess mine is on a more simple basis.
Of course it is.
No, I'm just saying I wasn't trying to be super deep, but
that wasn't
somewhat
deep.
Okay.
That was deep? That was not deep.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead.
Somebody said it's easier to play keep up than catch up. Like, so it's like if you maintain something, it's better than waiting to when it breaks down to try to fix it.
That's so true. That is so good.
So that's what I think I've learned.
That's actually intertwined with my like choosing your spouse daily kind of thing.
Okay.
That, yeah, we got something coming for y'all.
What did you just say?
No, because that's going to be a whole nother video.
Okay.
And y'all going to get the real tea. What would I eat every day if I could? Like every day.
Are you asking me what you would eat, or
Am I answering the question?
or are you asking me what would I eat?
What would you eat every day? If you could.
That's like I used to be the kind of person that would be that way, where I could have one thing,
That's
but I
true.
think I've grown out of
You
that,
have evolved.
and I do like to have variety. So I can't say there's something I would eat every.
There's not one thing.
No, that I would eat every single day. Well, you know what? I'll say one thing. I realize I gotta stop, but I can eat French fries every single
Yeah,
day.
you can.
It is so problematic. I'm like trying to eliminate it from my
Diet?
Yeah, because it's like I had fries yesterday, and I have no problem eating fries today.
You did have fries today.
I'm saying food.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
today.
Got it. I'm sorry, got it. I could eat chicken wings every day. And I could eat crab legs every day. Somebody just has to crack the crab leg for me.
Mhm.
But I could legit eat it every day. No complaints. What's next on the list?
You have to bake a cake for me. What kind of cake are you baking?
Red velvet.
Okay.
Wow. It's not red velvet, is it?
I don't know anymore. Like, I used to be really into it. I had some carrot cake the other day, and it wasn't the other day. I forgot when it was.
It's for a wedding.
What? Was it?
Yes.
That wasn't the other day, though. That was a while ago. That was a couple months ago. That was like 3 months ago.
Was that what you're
literally.
talking about though? Was that the
Yeah.
carrot cake?
Yeah, and it was just
Amazing.
yeah, it was so good.
Yeah,
Like,
she put her
I
toes in
liked
that
it
thing.
more than the
Red velvet, yeah.
And even like
Hmm.
I was thinking about we went to JT's, like
Yeah.
the strawberry shortcake. I don't know, that was really good. Like it almost made me like, maybe I need to have some strawberry shortcake
More often, yeah.
Even though I like, another cake I really like is lemon cakes too. They're pretty good.
I'm not a huge cake person.
I'm not either, but I'm just saying for the question. So, what kind of cake for you?
I feel like it would be red velvet, but I can only eat like a few bites of that.
Yeah, like
And
I
then
can
I'm
do
like,
that all the time.
satisfied. Yeah, I can't eat it.
It's like a specialty.
Yeah,
kind of
maybe like a plain cake because I could eat it with mad stuff. Like I could add my own toppings,
Okay,
eat it with ice cream.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have we been together?
Boy, bye.
Going on
That
7
is like
years.
a whole conspiracy behind that. We've been officially together for 2 years.
It was more than that.
2.5 years.
It was more like 3.
We spent a lot of time doing this like back and forth, we talking kind of thing
Yeah.
for like 5 years.
It was a while.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
We've been together. We've been together all together. Of going on 7 years. February is gonna be 7 years.
Yep.
That's wild.
That is a long time.
We got
And we
forever
just
to go.
got married.
Mm-hmm. We just got married because someone was afraid of.
Okay,
Marriage.
all right. What do we argue about the most?
You being on your cell phone.
That's what she says. I don't. We do. It's usually not an argument. It's usually you yelling at me.
I don't yell. I
That's
don't
usually
yell,
what it
guys.
is, like,
I don't.
Why
yell.
are you on your phone again?
I don't talk like
That's
that.
usually what.
The tone of my voice
But what I
is
would
naturally
say what we
loud.
argue about the most is just like little things around the house that are done or not.
Yes,
done.
like you kicking off your shoes and not putting them together like this. Not like this. Like this.
Right. Like I said, the little stuff.
'Cause
Oh,
it matters.
you didn't push in the chair under the table. So
Comment below if you are a female and there are things that your husband or boyfriend does that you're like, does that happen to anybody else? Like, am I being...
no, I'm not saying you're wrong for wanting those things. Well, I'm just saying that's what we would tend to argue about. That's what I feel like we argue about the most. Is like little stuff around the house being one way or not another way, or you know what I'm saying, something
Yeah,
like that.
that's true. We do.
That's what I mean.
We have discussions about that a lot.
Yeah. What is one weird habit that I have?
A weird habit? pretty
I had
perfect.
one. So my wife.
Wait, whoa, you're talking about me? I thought you were going to answer the question for yourself now.
No.
Because I said I don't know.
I'm asking you what is the weird habit. We talked about this.
I know.
It's not weird to you. If you ask somebody what's weird to them. It's
Oh, you're
gonna be
asking me
different.
what my weird habit is.
No, I was asking you
What
in your
your-
opinion what my weird habit is. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Talking to yourself? Is
I
that
don't
weird?
think
I feel like everybody does
talks
that.
to themselves. Yeah.
I think you're pretty perfect. But you're about to completely light me up, so go ahead.
Oh yeah. So Killian has this weird habit of. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but there's like several that.
She puts her night clothes.
My God. All right. That is just.
Do you not want me to say? 'Cause
I
have to
don't. I mean, there's a little fly in here. I don't think that's open for discussion.
say. Wait, you don't want me to talk about it? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you can, but it's normal.
Okay. So comment below. I didn't even finish. If you put your night clothes under your pillow for the next night, I have never in my life.
So where you gonna put it?
I'm.
You're gonna put it back in your night clothes drawer?
I'm
Okay.
not judging. Hold on. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying to me that's weird.
So
'cause-
where would
Because I'm not.
where would you put it?
I would just put it away somewhere else. That's all I'm saying.
Where?
In a drawer.
What drawer?
To the side. It doesn't matter.
To the side where? Because that looks neat if you just put it to the
I'm
side
not.
somewhere.
I'm just telling you from my perspective. I've never seen anybody do that before. That's all I'm saying.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the end. Our last.
Oh, that was it.
No, we
Okay.
have one more.
There is one more.
So our last question here is where do you see yourself in 5 years, or where do you want to see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I want to see myself with 5 years, with 4 babies, 4 kids. They're going to be 3.5 to 1, 3 months. 4 kids. I see myself with a little dog named Rocky. Also, I see myself owning a small business and working from home, leaving the house when I want to. And honestly, I do really see myself having a small business and even having a business together. I feel like our goals have definitely shifted over the past few years, and that's definitely something that I want to really drive forward. Where do you see yourself in 5 years besides our 4 kids and Rocky?
Yeah, I don't know about no 4 kids. Children, that would be great. I do want a family, so that would be great. Lately I've been like really self-reflecting. Like I do want to do a lot more work or professional work with youth, so I'm kind of
always
looking into
give the
that
good
more.
answers.
So in 5 years, I want to be doing something in that type of field, working with specifically young men, you know. And then obviously YouTube. 5 years from now, we hope you guys are still with us. And
Our channel's gonna grow
yeah,
because you're gonna help us grow our channel.
like, subscribe.
Leave a comment below. Okay, hit the notification bell
But
wherever we put it.
yeah, but that's 5 years. I would like to do that and obviously have some type of business going,
Facts.
side hustle
Big facts.
for sure.
Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, yeah, that's about it. Until next time, YouTube.